You really gentrified a platform of marginalized and stigmatized sex workers, secured your bag of $2 million, and then trying to act like you went on the platform in order to help the sex workers. Like, it's a scam through and through. You can't tell someone you're giving them this type of content, and when they pay for it, that's not actually the content they're getting.
We can't have anything nice anymore when celebrities like Bella Thorne come in and destroy an entire industry at the expense of her own reputation. So let's get into it. Now, I think I know why Bella Thorne has disappeared for so long, because she got into a scandal that ruined her reputation. Now, we're talking about OnlyFans. I'm going to call it OF throughout this video, and we support all the creators on there, as long as they're legal and following the rules, which I'm pretty sure OF, secures that. But a lot of celebrities have turned to this platform to make some money, like Black China, Tana Mojo, we had Cardi B. But on the day in August that Bella Thorne joined OF, she made $1 million. And by the week's end, she had made another $1 million, which is great for her. And I think in this industry, it's all about like uplifting each other, but people were mad. So let's get into why. Bella joined OF and set her price at $20 per month for a subscription to her feed. Almost immediately, the blowback began. Quote, to witness a celebrity gentrifying a platform and making obscene amounts of money without acknowledging the plight of SWs is truly a slap in the face. This was a popular creator on the website who is calling out Bella Thorne and other celebrities who were using their celebrity to make money on a platform that they don't necessarily need to be on. Though again, it's, up to the person who's joining the platform to decide that. Bella Thorne directed a film for Thorne, which is an adult website, in 2019, which actually won an award, but she joined OF in 2020 as some part of research for a film project. She's collaborating with a director, Sean Baker, on this project and plans to allocate her profits to her production company and charity, though no specific amounts were disclosed, so we don't know how much money this charity actually got. Bella described her involvement as an exploration of how platforms like OF affect users' lives both positively and negatively, and how it can transform individuals' experiences based on their choices and desires. So it seems like joining this platform isn't necessarily a money grab for her, but rather a research project, which almost sounds a little bit worse. She's already famous, so wouldn't that even skew the research behind it? She's going to make a lot of money. I think it's her way of trying to frame this as something other than what it is. This person wrote, if Bella Thorne wanted to actually experience what it's like to be an SW, she could have disguised herself, made a fake name, bought an iPhone 7, and started from scratch, just like the majority of all other creators on this platform have to do.
Bella told the Los Angeles Times that she joined the platform as research for a movie. At the time, she said, quote, it's a feature we are researching as I'm living it currently. What are the ins and outs? What does a platform like this do to its users?
I think Bella's excuse to why she joined OF actually makes everything worse, because she's kind of objectifying these people in a way, kind of talking about how these groups of people are going through positive and negative things, and she, Bella Thorne, just wanted to have a little taste of that, which I'm glad that creator called out that she's not going to get any valid result by using her name. Of course, if we see a Disney star joining OF, it's going to get some headlines. Well, that's a pretty profitable research plan. I mean, $2 million in a week? You would think her research is solving cancer at that rate, seriously. Bella appeared to say, everyone joining OnlyFans, but I took the hit for doing it first. Cool. Wait, what? So she's actually claiming that she's the first to go ahead and do it? She continued, legit, everyone in my news feed following my footsteps, but when I was getting heat, y'all were scared. One tweet containing the post that appeared from Bella's story with the caption, Bella Thorne is one of the top 10 villains of 2020, has amassed over 172,000 likes. Again, this is why her reputation is tainted. Let's hear a little bit about what this creator has to say about Bella joining the platform.
You really gentrified a platform of marginalized and stigmatized sex workers, secured your bag of $2 million, which most people couldn't even dream of getting in their entire lives. You got in 2 days, and then trying to act like you went on the platform in order to help the sex workers. Like, just admit that you were trying to secure a bag and go. And this is why we say eat the rich.
Now, what is on her page? What is worth $2 million? Well, on Twitter, Bella said that she would not be posting anything fully nude. More specifically, she said, no, I'm not doing nudity. Now, her page does feature some suggestive imagery, some bikini photos, her eating a hot dog, but nothing graphic. In a poll, however, she did ask her fans what type of content they'd like from her. Tongue teasing, lingerie, booty, showering, twerking were among some of the answers. Now, on this platform, OF, you can go and sell videos and pictures, like, privately through messages. So let's say you have a picture you want to sell. You could send a message to all your users and say, hey, do you want to buy this for $200? And they can. And there was a message sent by Bella Thorne, and it seemed like she was going to be giving up the goods, if you know what I'm trying to say, despite that previous tweet saying she wouldn't do nudity. Either way, people read the hints and they decided to pay for this. Now, this is why she really got in trouble, because she charged $200 pay per view for this post. This post actually led to a lot of people requesting refunds.
But basically it says, you know, unlock this for $200. The caption for it was naked, yes, naked. And then this person replied and said, how naked is the question for $200? And then she said, no clothes, naked. To me, when you say no clothes, it means like literally like just like no clothes. But I guess in her mind, her way of scamming people was that she was wearing lingerie in the photo. So no, she had no clothes on, but it was not a nude photo. So basically she charged $200 for these photos. And of course, as a celebrity, people are gonna be interested in buying that. So she raked up so much money. And since the photo was not actually nude, it was just her in lingerie, like that is a scam through and through. You can't tell someone you're giving them this type of content, and when they pay for it, that's not actually the content they're getting.
She knew what she was doing with that. And if this was part of the research, then why is she trying to get people to pay $200 for a photo like this? Now, because of this false kind of advertisement, there were a ton of refund requests at such a rate that other creators are claiming that it prompted the platform to make changes to how it pays creators. So it used to pay, I guess, every 7 days. So every week you would get paid from OF. But because Bella had caused such a disruption in the amount of refunds that were being requested, I guess it wasn't like a smooth like fix. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it led to them changing their policy. So now everyone gets paid once a month, which people who were dependent on that next paycheck, they didn't know what to do. They also changed the rules for how much you could charge for a picture. So you can't do any more Bella Thornes and charge $200 for a picture. You now have a lower rate you could go by, which that could like screw up some people who actually had pictures that were going for like, $1,000 and they were worth it. Actually, it looks like the exclusive content can only go to $50, which it's like, I don't know. I really don't like that, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who are charging a lot more than that. Especially during the pandemic, this was such a difficult time for everyone to deal. This person broke it down due to Bella Thorne scamming her fans in a 200 ppv message. OnlyFans has now introduced these changes to all creators: a 30-day payout, a $100 max tip, and a $50 max post price. Doing things that Cardi B and other creators didn't ever do, or any celebrities did. This person writes, I very rarely publicly shame people directly, but damn, Bella Thorne literally messed up the lives of a massive amount of people. There's naked pictures of her on the internet for free, but she charged $200 for pictures of her wearing lingerie. The OF platform has basically been destroyed because of her lying. SW is real work, and Bella Thorne is trying to make a joke out of it, especially when she's going around saying that she's doing this for research. This person writes, it took 48 hours for Bella to ruin things for us OF creators because she felt like playing pretend. She scammed her subs and will never face the consequences of doing so. So Bella Thorne has now really disrupted this entire platform. So people are asking questions. We learned that there is no research being done. Sean Baker put out a statement denying that he and Bella are working on a project that she described to the Times. Quote, earlier this month, I had a conversation with Bella and discussed the possibility of a collaboration in the future, but that would focus on her life and the circumstances leading to her joining OF. On that call, I advised her team to consult with SWs and address the way she went about this not to hurt the industry. That was the extent of his involvement. So he's washing his hands clean and pretty much exposing her. She's not currently doing a project, especially not with this guy, Sean Baker, so don't tie him into it. The next day, Bella issued an apology, writing she wanted to bring attention to the site, and the more people on the site, the more likely the chance of it normalizing. She wants to remove the stigma behind all of this, yet it really just seems like she's trying to do the opposite. She said in joining OF, she hoped to bring more faces to the site and create more revenue for content creators on the site. She did not, however, address the statements from her buddy Sean, or explain that, what she did had had led to these policy changes. She wrote, "I'm a mainstream face, and when you have a voice, a platform, you try to use it in helping others and advocate for something bigger than yourself. Again, in this process, I hurt you, and I'm truly sorry." Despite her acknowledging this aspect of it, she's keeping that money. It's not like she's gonna donate it to something. And of course, Bella thought this would be a perfect move to go and create an agency. This headline reads, "Bella Thorne and manager Thor Bradwell form Content X, a social media influencer agency." Articles read, "A new content management company targeting social media influencers is being formed by Bella Thorne and longtime manager Thor Bradwell. Content X will manage social media influencers and their social media accounts with the goal of building profitable profiles." Which sounds like a lot of companies that exist in Los Angeles and in the creator world, and a lot of them are big time scams. So take a big percentage of your money and screw you over. So that's why me personally, I never signed to agencies like this. Bella said in a statement, "I'm excited to create Content X for this generation's young creative forces and their social media platforms. Content X will also specialize in identifying young writers, directors, etc. on social media to give them a platform to develop their skills." Surprise, surprise, it turns out to be a hot mess. According to this report, former clients of Content X have reported significant issues with the company's performance and impact on their earnings. Many allege that after partnering with Content X, their monthly profits on OF dropped sharply, some by thousands of dollars. This decline in earnings contrasts with the success experienced by Bella Thorne. The company's inability to deliver on its promises and boost its clients' revenue has led to widespread dissatisfaction among those who sought to benefit from its services. Many former clients of Content X expressed their frustration with the lack of promised promotion and problematic content creation. A lot of people were expected to collaborate with Bella Thorne in some way, but no one ever did. In addition to promotional shortcomings, there were significant issues with the content creation process. Reports from former clients described chaotic photo shoots, with some alleging that staff and photographers pressured them into taking more risque or nude photos than they were comfortable with. So Bella Thorne is giving us some Harvey Weinstein energy. Many clients reported that the management was sloppy and with fan interactions described as super lazy and super robotic. So I'm sure that Bella Thorne just picked up a cheap agency, put her name onto it, and was promised a cut. So a lot of followers who have a lot of following go and they leave this platform and they trash Bella Thorne, which again leads to more people disliking her. On Google, I don't see anything as far as Content X. It looks like the website's maybe down. There's this website, and then I saw there was like an Instagram. Let's go ahead and look. And Content X Studios, yeah, they are gone. 176,000 followers. Oh, it looks like they're private. Weird. Either way, this was a complicated scandal, and honestly, it left a bad taste in my mouth. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I have other videos on Bella Thorne, so go ahead and check them out. They're really interesting, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.